Welcome to another of my videos where I work through and explain A-level physics multi-choice questions. If you want to try to answer this question yourself, pause the video now. If you got the answer B, well done. And if you want to hear my explanation of how I found the answer, please continue watching. So a pure sample of nuclide X containing N nuclei has an activity A and a half-life of 6,000 years. A pure sample of nuclide Y containing 3N nuclei, 3 times the number of nuclei, has an activity of 6A, so it's 6 times the activity of nuclide X, and we want to try and find the half-life of nuclide Y. So let's just remind ourselves what activity means. Activity means the amount of radiation that is emitted from a sample each second. Okay, so I'm going to start off by looking at the equation for half-life. And the equation for half-life is the time for the half-life is equal to the natural log of 2, or ln2, over the decay constant. The decay constant basically is the chance of any particular nucleus decaying in a particular period of time. Now, the decay constant isn't included in any of this information here. We do have the activities, or the relative activities, and we do have the, we're also given the half, or we want to find the half-life, and we are given the relative number of nuclei in each sample. There's another equation that relates the activity to the decay constant multiplied by the number of nuclei. So if we look here, I could rearrange this equation for the decay constant to be equal to the activity over the number of nuclei, and I could substitute A over N for lambda into this equation, and I'll get the half-life is equal to ln2 N over A. So I want to find the half-life for Y. Now, I'm not going to change ln2, it's just a number, but I am going to change the number of nuclei and the activity in each sample. So the half-life of sample Y is going to be equal to the half-life of sample X, which we're told is 6,000 years, multiplied by, now what are we changing? We're increasing the number of nuclei by 3 times, and we're increasing the activity by 6 times. So the half-life of Y is going to be 3 over 6, or a half times the half-life of X, and that's going to equal 6,000 years multiplied by a half, 3,000 years. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, press the like button, comments below please, and I hope you'll share this video and watch more of them in the same series.